Okay, I'm rolling.
All right, this is how you load a speed loader for an inline muzzleloader. I put the primer on the bottom here, then I have my loaded sabot, and then I have my powder charge. Now these are 50 grain pellets, so we have 2 of them for a 100 grain charge. If you use a 150 grain charge, you just simply put 3 pellets in there. And what I do is I store this in my left pocket here. And the reason for that is I'm assuming that I'm hunting around with a powder charge and a projectile in the muzzleloader, and then the muzzleloader is not primed. And so I keep the primers in a separate pocket, probably in my right pocket. Because if I'm out there hunting and I see a deer, I want to be able to quickly grab a primer, put it into the gun. Now the gun's loaded and I can take that deer. But what if you wounded? What if you missed? This is how you're going to load the gun if you're using a speed loader. You're going to make sure that the action is closed at first with no primer in there. Then what we're going to do, we're going to put the gun safely away from our face, open up our speed loader cap, and dump the contents into the barrel. The projectile should stick and the primer should stay inside the tube. That's important. We're then going to ram our projectile all the way down. This part we should take our time with. No purpose in rushing this particular part of the process. We test to make sure our bullet's at the correct seating depth, because even though we have a wounded animal or we have a missed animal, we still don't want to have an accidental failure of the firearm. Now we're going to load our primer into the muzzleloader, and we're ready to fire. And that's how you speed load a modern inline muzzleloader.